بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hello and welcome to today's video. This is Yavash, your host, signing in. In today's video, we are going to talk about letter Waaw. And letter Waaw is actually very special and unique. Not only letter Waaw is the last letter that you're learning that is part of the special and unique rule, which is cannot be connected from any letters that comes afterwards on its left side, it also doesn't equivalent to any specific letters in English. What I mean by that, there's no specific English letter that you can go to that translates to Waaw, because Waaw means U, O, and W. So U, O, and W, all of them just mean Waaw in Persian. That's probably going to confuse most of us. Waaw also has two shapes. It has the actual beginning shape, and its middle shape is not connected. And we have the middle and end shape when it's connected to any letter. As you can see again, it's part of the unique and special letters that we have, like Aleph, Dal, Zal, Re, Ze, Je, and Wav. They're all letters that cannot be connected to any letters on its left side. The reason for this is just grammatical rules and grammar in Persian. Just gives that rule that these letters cannot be connected. In the other side, what I think the logic and reasoning of people who invented the Persian language is some of these letters, if you connect them together, will be very similar to some of the letters that we learned before. Case in point, we have Aleph. We covered this in the Lam lesson, why the middle shape of Lam really just screams at it that it's Lam and is not Aleph, while the end shape of Aleph looks very similar to Lam with one tiny difference. We can talk about this in Zal. Zal, if you have connection, it would probably look like a lot like Noon than is in Zal. That's the reason why we have that one being a unique special letter. Similar with maybe Je, which could be very close to a letter of Se, and so much more. We cannot pinpoint exactly why they made this, but it's a pretty good assumption that we can make. We still have to jump through a lot of stuff. Case in point, now I'm going to talk about why Waaw does not mean specifically just one letter, and O, U, and W all mean Waaw. Our first word is mu, mu, which mu in Persian means hair. There's another word that we use for hair as well, which is gisu. However, gisu is much more Shakespeare style. We do have the book of Shahnameh, which will use the word gisu, and in more literature, poetry, case in point, the Shakespeare style of Persian, we use the word gisu over mu. But when you talk about in regular dialect or regular Persian, we just use the words mu. There are some people that may use the word mu, but you won't find them a lot in the Persian language. And again, some of the people that will use it, maybe even sometimes I will use it, but again, mu is just much more common than gisu. If you say gisu, people are probably going to look at you and say, what did you just say? Because some people do not know about the word gisu, because the word gisu not only means hair, is also a girl's name, which mu just translates straight to hair. We also have another word. Now realize that in mu, wav means O. In the word Wazir, W is the letter that we use for Wav. Interesting enough. Wazir, Wazir, Wazir. Wazir in Persian means minister. So if you talk about minister of justice, we call that Wazir of justice. If you talk about the prime minister, in Persian, the word for it is Nukhost Wazir, which Nukhost means prime and minister means Wazir. This is the word that we use. Hopefully you learned something new today. I hope if you have any questions and comments and concerns, please let us know down in the comments. As always, this is Yovash, your host, signing off, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos.